Hello, YouTube. So my wife is at a poetry reading, and she's being all successful, and she's networking with people. And my in-laws were just here, and they left. So I'm home alone. And when I'm home alone, I make YouTube videos. So I actually don't know what I want to talk about or what I'm gonna even do. I'm really kind of late to this whole YouTube thing. I only really kind of make videos for like maybe 4 or 5 people that are my internet friends, and they look at them and laugh, and I don't really watch other people's channels, or even I use YouTube to basically watch like BBC, National Geographic stuff, watch movie trailers, music, and that's about it. And so only recently have I actually like even seen people like, I guess, you see the viral stuff like the Numa Numa guy and Purple Rain and stuff like that, but I never really, I guess, watched a lot of YouTube clips. So I've been watching, I think, all of PewDiePie's videos. I really like the Happy Wheels, so the Amnesia stuff. I like scary stuff like that too. He recently just did a video on Ib, and I would love to play Ib, and my friend actually sent me Ib probably, I think, about a month and a half ago, but for some reason it doesn't work on my computer. It downloads and everything fine, but I guess the keypad is fucked, and so I can't actually play it. And I've downloaded all the different versions of it, so it's too bad, because I really like horror game ROMs and stuff. Ever since I've started reading, I guess, the Thomas Harris books, I've been really kind of like reading a lot about serial killers and the whole kind of horror stuff. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I've kind of got a kick out of it. So yay, horror movies, and not like horror movies, but like psychological thrillers. I like kind of stuff like that, and I guess I like like Ao Oni, or A Oni, or however it's pronounced in Japanese. About it's kind of like Ib. That's a good game. What else? I don't know. So I'd like to play video games and actually put it on YouTube, but I think like the only games that I really have are like Pokemon and yeah. So it's not just entomology. I mentioned that I was into comic books growing up, but like I'm also, I guess, quiet closet, I guess, anime buff. So I watch a lot of anime, and I grew up on Pokemon, and I lived most of my life in Asia, so for me it was so accessible, and I didn't have a lot of, I guess, like close friends, and so I escaped through, I guess, video games and comic books, and comic books in Japan and Indonesia and stuff is manga. So I don't know, that was, I guess, a big part of my childhood. So yeah, so I think I'm gonna try to find some, I guess, little 2D horror games that I can play, because I don't want to like kill bandwidth and upload, because my videos are already really shitty quality, so I'm not gonna upload like any 3D videos. But if I can find a cool 2D horror ROM game to play, or something that's kind of like, I guess, Ib or Ao Oni, I'll see what I can do. I'm no PewDiePie. I'm not hilarious. I don't yell. I don't have like a fancy speaker or anything like that. But I don't know. Video games were always a part of my life, and I guess it would kind of be cool to get back into that, because I guess through YouTube and stuff I'm trying to get back into, I guess, reading and my entomology love, and so it would be cool if I could just have something else to, I guess, do. What else? Yeah. So how are you guys? Maria, Meredith, huh? Good. Cool. Oh shit. I'm working with film at the moment, and I'm actually doing a I'm actually creating a book. Not like a book, like a novel, like my wife does. Oh shit, there's the we're not gonna light bulb. But I'm making, I guess, kind of like a fine art series about the deconstruction of the human psyche. So it entails a lot of mythology and psychology and kind of, I guess, social psychology and just you know, how people work, and then kind of, I guess, making people interested in it by creating, I guess, visual art pieces about facets of how we as humans kind of work and interact with each other. So it's called Unfolding the Human Psyche, and I've been working on it for a long time, and I think that I'm gonna just continue on with that. And I'm also doing I guess, kind of now a new photo series on, I guess, it's called The Man Who Didn't Dream. And The Man Who Didn't Dream is kind of, I guess, a really personal piece. A lot of people do, I guess, identity kind of art pieces, that kind of how they see themselves in society, or how they see themselves racially or sexually, or, you know, the big things that define us in modern culture. Mine's kind of a deconstruction of how I've struggled, I guess, with death in the family and mental illness, but it centers kind of around insomnia and the theme of night, and so it's called The Man Who Didn't Dream, and it's about, I guess, about a lot of things, but if I was to just give it like a one-sentence blurb, I guess a man who never had a dream in his life slowly goes deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, trying to understand, you know, his unconscious self with his conscious self, and what the importance that dreams have on keeping someone sane. So it's kind of about a guy who he doesn't want to go to sleep because he doesn't actually dream, and so it's actually like he's literally brain dead when he's asleep, because everyone dreams when they fall asleep, whether they realize it or not, but he actually doesn't dream, so it's kind of like he stops existing altogether, and so he's not sure if he's ever going to wake up when, you know, he falls asleep again, or if he's just going to drift off into non-existence. And so it's kind of, I guess, his not insomnia or hypersomnia, but his somniophobia. So it's his fear of sleep and his fear of death, and kind of, I guess, the whole kind of concept of being alone and at nighttime. And it sounds pretty cheesy, but I think I'm gonna work on it, and I hope that it turns out well. It'll probably be a bigger project than I give it credit for, but it'll probably take a long time, and I don't think I'll probably ever be happy with any of the work I turn out. So yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment, and just trying to keep sane, just trying to you know, keep going every day and get up and find the strength to put on my pants. So yeah, so I guess trying to, you know, distract myself with YouTube and YouTube videos and books, and just, you know, creative outlets that can inspire me and at the same time make me stop overthinking the trivial or the things that get to me. So yep. Oh wow, I went from 7 minutes to 9 minutes real quick there. Sorry, this is really long. What else? Yep, so I'll be looking for, I guess, a video game to play, and maybe I'll put it on YouTube. And if not, it'd be cool to see you guys' faces and hi and whatnot. So, I love you guys, and yep, that's what is happening with me. Okay, bye.